Crazy photos you won't see anywhere else. Rebecca De Mornay and her boyfriend, 1984, who spent 2 hours of their lives watching The Mystery of Al Capone's vaults with Geraldo Rivera. Comparison of North American bear claws. Japanese samurai visiting the Sphinx in Egypt, year 1864. McRib before being cooked. Man put film in wrong, so all my photos from my trip were taken on one frame. Grace Kelly gives the hair a final touch on set of To Catch a Thief, 1955. Someone sold this Hot Wheels case on eBay, and the buyer sent him this photograph. Apparently the buyer was the original child photographed in the picture and wanted to reclaim this iconic case. Susan Kare, famous Apple artist who designed many of the fonts, icons, and images for Apple, Next, Microsoft, and IBM. 1980s. At Disneyland by Loomis Dean, 1955. Julie Newmar, 1960. Mary Tyler Moore, 60s. A Very Atari Christmas, 1981. It currently costs around $1,300. Deborah Winger. The Shalman of Bad Dürrenberg are the remains of a 25 to 35-year-old woman who was buried 8,600 to 9,000 years ago in Germany. Around her were the remains of an extraordinary headdress made from the bones and teeth of different animals such as deer, wild boar, crane, and turtle.
Joseph Ducreux, a French painter, famous for his unorthodox self-portraits.
A man takes a selfie using a stick of wood to activate the camera, 1957. The difference between an alligator left and a crocodile right. The Motorola Razr, still the coolest cell phone to be produced. It was their way or the highway. Chicago skyline visible from nearly 50 miles away in Indiana Dunes sunset. That'll be $122.50. The oldest paved road you can walk in Europe is the Minoan Royal Road in Crete, Greece, which is over 3,500 years old. The road included side drains to handle water runoff, a feature that helped preserve its structure by preventing water damage. Where's the beef? Gerald Ford's calm reaction to watching the results of the 1966 election with a shocked Joe Garagiola, a former MLB player and Ford supporter. Ford lost to Georgia Governor Jimmy Carter, November 2nd, 1976. The seal on the toilet paper at his Airbnb. Who here remembers Miss Swan from Mad TV? And who wants her to make a comeback? Over 400 Navajo Marines served during World War II and created an unbreakable code from their language that allowed for rapid, complex communication that saved countless lives and contributed significantly to American victories. 1940s. Microwave has a help button. 3,000-year-old clay pig figure discovered in China. NASA's first 6 women astronauts. February 1979. Sophia Loren and her sister Maria on her car while on the San Remo Cinema Car Rally, 9 of April 1956.
Kylie Minogue, spot-on 80s hair.
Once upon a time in Alaska. The Daphne Museum in Tehran has reopened after 8 years with the scepter of Darius the Great, 522 to 486 BC. Crafted from gold and lapis lazuli, it was discovered in 1959 at the Apadana Palace in Persepolis. Examples of 3D street painting designed to slow down traffic without the need for speed bumps or extra signage. Beach sand, invisible to the naked eye. Rita Hayworth playing guitar in Gilda, 1946. How Brussels, Belgium